It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Welcome back, my name is Mate, and today we are doing a new Game of Thrones campaign, playing as the Lannisters. Now I know I've done one of these campaigns in the past already, but the mod has been updated and the game's had various updates, so new things have come in, so thought we would give it another go. So we're playing as Tywin Lannister. I'll put a link to the mod in the description. And the only thing I've changed is that artifacts can be claimed from prisoners. I think that's one of the options that you'll get. But apart from that, everything is as it is already set. So, with the death of my son-in-law, King Robert I, Lord Eddard Stark attempted to usurp the throne. After justice was done, Rob Stark, heir of the late Lord Eddard and stealth-styled King in the North, managed to capture my valiant son Jaime at the Battle of Whispering Wood. We shall free him, wage vengeance on House Stark, and crush the Baratheon uprising, thereby securing the Iron Throne. Oh, cool, so ice has been added to our treasury. So we're immediately at war with Stannis and Rob. Oh, okay, let's slow down. So, in the treasury we have got the Testimony of Mushroom. Account by the Court Jester Mushroom. Not sure what it gives me, but that's fine. A fine set of armour which gives me some prestige and personal combat skill. Oh, it gives me some intrigue, okay. And we have ice, which also gives me some martial and combat skills. So that's pretty cool. We start off with three artifacts straight off the bat. My wife has obviously died due to giving birth to Tyrion. Jaime is currently imprisoned by Rob, so I think intrigue-wise we will try to rescue him, as he is my firstborn and we want him to live, although he is commander of the King's Guard. What artifacts does he get? Golden set of armour and Jaime's sword, which is actually giving him more bonus than ours. So Joffrey is currently on the throne. Lots of treasures for him. Robert's hammer, Heart Eater, Robert's ship. So there's lots of skulls of the dragons as well, and the crowns. And he is heir to Sansa still. Okay. We've got King Rob up in the north, who currently has the Engines of War and the Crown of Winter. In the Reach, we have got Lord Paramount Mace, no treasures, but a good amount of troops. In the Stormlands, Stannis himself has got his own crown and Lightbringer, as well as Fury, his ship. And the Vale at the moment is staying independent. Let's see if they've got any treasures. They start with no treasures either. Okay. And finally the Iron Islands. Balon Greyjoy, who starts with the Great Kraken, another flagship. So straight off the bat we have a letter from Stannis declaring that his brother left no trueborn issue of his body, the boy Joffrey, the boy Tommen, and Marcella, abominations of incest between Cersei and Sir Jaime. By right of birth and blood, I do claim the Iron Throne. Let all true men declare their loyalty. So I am going to defend my grandson Joffrey and hope we can fend him off. So various lords have been captured in the war already by Rob, but we also have captured various lords as well. Several Freys actually. So we will just accept. There's Jamie as well. So I need to call my troops up in order to help defend my grandson. And the strategy that I am going to put forward is to form up 2 armies just to give us less attrition and a little bit more mobility if possible. You guys form up there, you can go there as well. And then my troops from Harrenhal, you merge and head straight there as well. So we're immediately at war with Stannis, and I think he's going to be our first target because he's the only target down in the south. So if we take him out, we can then press north. Joffrey's got his troops, and Stannis should be reasonably, well, hopefully easy victory for us. With the power of the Westerlands, the Reach and the Iron Throne combining against him, should be okay. That's dependent if the other 2 actually help properly. The north has got the Riverlands and the north, minus the crossing, which is defending Joffrey. Then we've also got a war with Beric the Brotherhood without banners, and there's also a war. Oh blimey, okay. So Balon has declared war on me for invasion of the Westerlands, so I'll have to bear that in mind. So it might mean I need to keep a force back to hold him off. In terms of ambitions, let's have a look. We can win the war. I think that is probably going to be our immediate ambition. Both my children are in the court of Joffrey, and I don't think I can invite either of them, no. But one perk of being Tywin is my vassals are all pretty behind me. They accept what I'm doing. Yes, we might ransom the prisoners just to gain some funds in case I need to get some mercenaries against the Greyjoys. How many troops does Balon have? He's got 17,000, so he could well cause me some problems here. I'm going to build the castle town to increase the tax revenue as we got some money for those troops. We also need to look at the council. So there's a few more roles that the mod introduces. So Castellan can oversee the realm, which just improves the realm's performance as a whole. Kevin is my Justicar, which is like my diplomat. I will probably take him out of command, but we'll leave him there for now. Master at Arms, Benedict, I think he's leading an army. Cratecool, you can just collect some taxes for me. My Spy Master, are you the best Spy Master we have available? You are indeed, okay. In which case, just scheme, because I want to make sure we have a pretty iron grip on our realm. Our Meister is very good. And then the Septon as well. Just perform some charity. So Stannis has assembled his force into a massive blob, which is going to start taking attrition fairly early, so I'm fine if he chooses to do that, that's up to him. Are we going to escape? 29th of the 3rd moon. Oh, we are not going to escape that. That's a little bit annoying. 2nd of the 4th moon. Okay, well we're going to have to stand and hold. And in doing so, let's appoint some decent commanders so that we have a half decent chance of winning that. If not, we'll have to let those troops go, I think, which is a shame because there's a decent chunk. The Westerlands is under attack from the Iron Islands. The very freedom of the kingdom is at risk. Perhaps we should seek help from neighbouring realms. So I could ask Joffrey for 100 prestige. I mean, he's already got a lot on his plate. I think we can handle this ourselves. If Balin does actually go for me, then... Oh, I am his only target, so he probably will. Okay, well the 3,000 troops there are just going to be automatically lost. That's unfortunate, but Rob has brought his armies down, so there's no chance of us holding that off. It's looking a little bit touch and go here, actually. So Highgarden has not joined the war at all. It's only me defending Joffrey, which doesn't bode well. I can't afford to go and attack the wall, I'm afraid. Okay, we've got a lot of ships coming our way, which suggests to me some Ironborn troops are on the way. Let's look at our commanders and sort those out, because we are going to need some good leaders for our troops. So, let's go back here, let's try again. So Stafford, you're a bit too old, we don't really need you in the command position. And nor do we need a 9 either. Flemont can go as well. And let's have a look. Who can we put in instead? So Philip or Mornhall and Davin Lannister. Yeah, happy with that. Keep it in the family. There's 5,000 troops going there. Can we perhaps take the 4,000 here? I think they'll be needed in the defence. Okay, let's continue rolling, see where these troops land. It looks like they're going to land in Lannisport. Or Case, actually. So we could go straight for Case, because they'll have, I believe they should have limited morale in their landing. So Benedict, Gregor and Adam head straight for Case. I might send all my troops towards Case. I'll certainly send you guys here, and then see about sending all troops towards Case if they're needed, because we're not going to lose to Balon Greyjoy. So let's see what happens. Jaime was... oh my god, Jaime was beheaded. No. Rob. What a tyrant. Oh dear. This does not bode well for poor... Yeah, I think Joffrey might be a goner here. We just need to ensure we can protect our realm at the minute. See, in my practice run through of this, the Reach joined, we managed to kill off Stannis and batter back Rob. I don't particularly want... Okay, so he's in Casterly Rock. Let's pause. What's gone on here? Okay, so the Brotherhood Rebellion has ended. That's fine. Joffrey won that war. So Gregor's army head straight there. In fact, the sooner we can engage them, the better, whilst they've got low morale. So we'll send all our troops in. And sadly, Joffrey is going to have to fend for himself. An enemy host approaches intent on encircling, I think that's meant to spell the castle. The castle is impregnable. We will be safest here. Send my family into hiding. No, we don't need to because we're going to relieve the siege fairly quickly. So the castle's impregnable. Get that bonus marshal. Okay, one army has already fallen in. Shouldn't be long for the second army to fall in. Pause. I was separate. Oh god. Please do not die, Tywin. Prepare to die. Good. We get 10 morale. Newt the Barber tried to face me. So it looks like the victory should be fairly shortly won. Their morale is pretty broken and our other armies just joined, so that should be game over for them. But we should just see what Joffrey's offering me. So he wants Miriel, who is Stafford Lannister's daughter, to marry Tyrion. I unfortunately can't marry Tyrion to... Ooh, he's got something. Shadowskin Cloak. Interesting. I cannot marry him off to anyone because he's in Joffrey's court. I'm going to decline that because they're cousins and it's a no. Alright, good. We killed an enemy commander. So we beat back Balon there. I'm going to follow his army in the hope that we can finish him off and finish this war fairly quickly. We should also give us a decent amount of income and possibly some treasure, which would be nice. So this is my primary concern at the moment, to fight back. What's the Crag doing? Why aren't you in my realm? Something's gone on there. So we'll have Tywin continue to follow them. Yes, may the new father be blessed. So far Joffrey's not losing too badly, so I think he can hold out whilst we deal with this. My cousin Lenora has died. It falls to me to decide to make the funeral big or just keep it small and private. Let's make it a big funeral. Get some piety. I can spend 50 gold and get 30 prestige. I can lose 30 gold. Get no prestige. Let's pay the 50. Am I building? No, I'm not building anything. Okay. I thought I was. I will... Oh, I am building. I'm building Castle Town. Good, 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 good. That's fine then. Guests will arrive soon. Still some... I could actually send this army out. Oh, we can't really afford to spend too lavishly. I didn't realise it would be like a feast, but that's fine. We should get them funds back fairly shortly. Please just don't have any plots. I need my kingdom to be stable whilst we deal with these rebels. So no one is currently sieging the Iron Throne. Joffrey's got a good stack there protecting. Stannis has got a couple of stacks. So what I'm going to do is send an army towards Payne Hall, just in case we need to go and save. In the meantime, he's going to walk into the crag, so I'm happy for him to do that, if that's what he wants to do. We're at 84% on this war, so it shouldn't be too long until Balon is fought back. I'm going to continue to follow this army just to keep the war score up. Ah. You want to marry a Lannister. Will that give me... It's not going to give me an alliance, which is kind of what I need. Doesn't really give me anything. So that's going to be a no. What about Kevin? Who does Kevin has? Or Jenna? No. Kevin. Who are your children married to? Black Crown in the Reach. No one of any great note. You have a daughter. Okay, that's good. That would get me the Vale. The Vale might be quite good. Yeah. Let's secure that whilst we can. So my family's arrived for this funeral. My army is moving there. Good, good, good. My prisoner, Harrison Karstark, is complaining about his dark cell. I don't really care, Harrison. You're gonna have to deal with it. Any more people we could potentially ransom? Yeah. The funerals, we get 40 piety and my guests leave. That doesn't really do too much. Got a little bit of money for that ransom, but not too much. Probably only one person actually did get ransomed, but that's fine. Okay, it looks like we might need to come and help out. I'm going to move my other army here. My cousin Tybolt has expressed a desire to get married. Okay, Tybolt, I will find you someone nice. Just marry Jane. You're not really that important to me, but if it keeps you happy, it keeps you happy. Okay, excellent. So there's a couple of big stack armies that we need to try and help the Iron Throne sort out. Rob's now at 42%. The Freys, that could be a reasonable request, so I'm going to get the Freys on side if we can. Okay, Stannis is now sieging the Red Keep, which isn't good. So my Master at Arms wants to get married, that's fine. Benedict, let's find you someone decent. Yeah, Irena, how about you? Here you go. How quickly are you sieging? I should have enough time to get there with my armies before anything bad happens. Tywin is safely locked away in my dungeon. Okay, I didn't actually mean to imprison you, but that's fine. My bad. Okay, I think we're going to have to start marching towards the Red Keep. I can't afford not to now. And depending on the result of this fight, we will then probably have to end the episode. Oh my god, Aegon has now invaded. Great, okay. So I can praise him or go against him. How many troops do you have? About 9,000. Well, we can take him out, so that's not really much of a big deal for us. We don't really recognise him. We want to keep Joffrey on the throne. But it looks like the Reach has actually joined the war against Stannis now, which is excellent. So I'm going to be attacking with 2 stacks, which should hit in fairly similar times. Samwell Spicer wants to get married as well. Everyone wants to get married, it would seem. Sure, marry her. Doesn't really bother me. So one army's gone in, and immediately doesn't look particularly good for me. I can duel the commander myself due to my high skill. And he runs away. Excellent. I need this army to come in fairly quickly now before we get completely battered. Come on, guys. There's another 9,000 coming in as well. Please get in quickly. Get in quickly. Yes. Good, 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 good. That's what we needed. That's the boost we needed. Again, another person. Lomos Estamont. Prepare to die. Okay, thank God everyone's running away from me. I don't need Tywin to die at this stage. So this is a massive victory for Joffrey. I think it was a good idea to use the 2 armies. He's going to bring in his other army? No, he's not. He's had second thoughts. Probably smart. So that's immediately gotten up to 21% now, having been in the negative. So that's really good. So I think what we will do... So we got a prisoner. Good, good. We will move my troops down to attack this army. Hopefully that 8,000 stack will follow from Iron Oaks. What's going on in the Iron Islands? Okay, he's trying to besiege some areas here. Tymond, how much money will you give me? 70. How are we looking for mercenaries? Because I'm going to need a little group just to take out... Oh, it looks like they're all hired. All the mercenaries are hired, okay. So I'm going to have to send some troops back to deal with Balon at some point. So this should be Stannis' second army dealt with, which is good. Castle Town's now been built. Okay, I think what we will do is we will end the episode here, and next time I will need to send a force back to deal with Balon Greyjoy once and for all. Possibly send both my forces back just to recoup the troops, and then look to dealing with Robb himself. But in the meantime, please do like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.